If you've tried in the past to make money online and you've either given up or failed, then I need you to stop what you're doing and watch this entire video, because I've discovered a simple way to make money online that is far less complicated than what most people are showing on YouTube. And once I discovered this, I suddenly started making more money online than I was as a lawyer. Now, my results are definitely not typical, and this should not be taken as financial advice. But one thing I can say is that this is the simplest online business I've ever tried that actually makes me money. Let me show you how it works. So I sort of discovered this method by accident a few years ago. You see, I had bought this ice scraper right here on Amazon. It cost me like $25. I think it was like the same price back then, maybe a little bit cheaper. And I had it in my house and I ended up not using it and totally forgetting to return it. So the return window had closed on me. Now, what I ended up doing, because I didn't want to lose any money, was I went ahead on eBay and actually listed it for sale on eBay. But I didn't quite understand how much the different fees on eBay would be, what the shipping cost on eBay would be. So I listed it for more money. I think I listed it for probably about $40, just like this person is right here. And amazingly, it actually sold. And once I actually shipped it out and had my eBay fees removed, I actually made a little bit in profit. And then I thought to myself, what if I were to do this again, but instead I first list the item for sale on eBay before I even have it, and then when it sells, I just buy it from Amazon for less money and have them ship it directly to the customer for me. So I looked this up and I was shocked to see that this was not an original idea. Other people were doing this. And so I started trying it myself. I actually listed up a bunch of items, just like this person is doing right here. So this is a really good example of it. Here's this item that is on Walmart. Check this out. It's this outdoor patio furniture set. You can see right here that it's selling for about $109. And if we come over here to eBay, there's someone selling this exact same item for less money. Sorry, for more money. They're selling it for $150. And this is actually already sold 5 times. Now, if you were to buy this, just click this buy now button. All the seller is going to do is turn around and go to Walmart, add this item to the cart. And during the checkout process, they're going to enter in my shipping address so that's shipped directly to me, completely hands off for this seller. So I started trying this out for myself, and I really struggled at first because I wasn't sure which items to get from Amazon to list for sale or from Walmart. There's a lot of different steps involved, but eventually I did figure it out. And as you can see right here, in my first year, I did over $1 million in sales on eBay with this incredibly simple system. Once I really figured it out, my sales really took off. So in this video, what I want to do, I want to show you what the difference is between here, where the sales were very low, and here where things really finally began to take off. And there's really just a few simple things you need to know in order to get this sort of velocity that I did right here. So this all starts with just having a good system in place. And for me, that means using an automation software like this one, which is called AutoDS. So AutoDS is a dropshipping software. It's an automation software, meaning that once you set it up, it actually automates a lot of your dropshipping store for you. And I think this really is critical because it makes things very, very simple. So what you'll first want to do is you want to actually go over to eBay and set up an account if you don't have one already. So I'm over here on eBay. On the top left here, you can see it says sign in or register. If you don't have an account, just go ahead and click on register here. And this is where you can actually create an account. If you have the choice, definitely choose a business account. This gives you more benefits over just a traditional personal account. But if you already have an eBay account, just use the one you already have. You don't need to sign up for a new account. Now, once you have an account, you don't have to do anything with that account yet. You then want to hop over to the software I just mentioned, AutoDS. Now, I'll have a link for this in the description of this video. That is my affiliate link, meaning that if you sign up for that, you will, that gives a little kickback to me if you end up paying for it. But the good news is that when you use that link, you actually get a special $1 trial that gives you an entire month for free with this software, or an entire month for just $1 with this software. So you can just try it out for yourself and see if it's a good fit for you. Now, once you actually sign up, it will actually walk you through and link up with your eBay account, and then you're good to go. Check out how easy this is. So I'm going to come over to the top left here, and I'm going to click on add a single product. And then we'll come over to this product on Walmart. Let's say that this is the one that I want to list up for sale. And then I'll just come up to the URL and I'll go ahead and copy that and return back to AutoDS and paste that in, and then just click on this orange button right here. And what that will do is that will grab all of the details from Walmart, like the photos, it will bring in the title, it will even grab the price and mark it up as well. So it's not going to list it on eBay for $109. It's going to take that price and it's going to increase it to cover things like our eBay fee, any sales tax we might pay on Walmart, et cetera, and then more to actually make a profit. So we can see all that in here. All of that information is brought in for you. You don't have to copy and paste everything yourself, and it really optimizes it for you. It will automatically create tags for you. It will automatically select the cheapest shipping method, automatically select a category for you right here. And probably most importantly, over here, it turns on these monitors, the stock and price monitoring. So what that will do is, let's say after we list this item on eBay, it of course, like I said before, it will increase this price. But what if this price now goes up? Well, if that happens, then the software is going to make sure that on eBay, the price goes up as well. And if this item on Walmart goes out of stock, well, the software will make sure that this item goes out of stock in our eBay store as well, so we don't accidentally sell a product that we can't actually ship to the customer. And finally, down here, we also have auto ordering, which means that once someone buys this from us on eBay, look right here, this person has sold this over 5 times already. And anytime that happens, if you have this software set up, the software will automatically order it from Walmart for you and have it shipped directly to your customer, completely hands-off for you. So like I said in the intro, this is the simplest system I have found. It wasn't simple when I first started it, but thanks to this software, it is now. All right, let me show you what else the software does before we dive in a little bit deeper, and I'll show you how we actually find winning products. So over here in the description, it automatically creates a nice looking description. If there's different colors, you can have it bring in all the colors. I just like having it bring in one though. And it brings in all of the images as well. So it really does all of this heavy lifting for you. You can come in here and change anything you want. Like I like to change up the title. And then once you're done, you can just click on the top right here where it says save and import. And then you'll have a listing on eBay that looks exactly like this one does right here. And you see, that just takes a minute. You just copy down the URL from Walmart or whatever supplier you're using. This works with a ton of different suppliers. You plug it into the software, you quickly look things over, click save and import, and you have a listing in just about a minute. All right, but now that we kind of have this part down and so much of it's taken care of for you, the only thing you now have to do is you need to feed items into this system. You need to give it winning products. So this is the only part that you really need to master, that you really need to figure out yourself. But luckily, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this the simple way, because we have powerful software that does this for us as well. So this is the product research software that I use right here. It's called Zeek. And again, I will have a special link for this in the description down below, an affiliate link, but that's also a $1 trial that's exclusive just to people who watch my channel. So if you're gonna sign up for it, try it out for just $1 using that link in the description. So this is the dashboard of the software. And if you take a look here, there's actually a lot of different product research tools going on here. So you don't have to just stick with one of them. You can try all of these out and just see which one you like the best. You don't need to use all of them though. So let me show you a couple of my favorite ones. So first up, here on the left, we have this trending dropshippers section. And I think if you're a new dropshipper, this is one of the best places to start looking because it really gives you a great idea how well people are doing with dropshipping and how people are being successful with dropshipping. Because what this does is this is actually able to scan eBay for you, and it finds other people who are dropshipping very successfully. So this person right here is a dropshipper, and they've done over $50,000 in sales in the past month alone. This seller has done over $22,000 in sales. This seller has done over $6,000, a couple of them doing $6,000, $16,000. So you see there are plenty of people who are very successful with this dropshipping model. And better yet, you can actually click this button right here and scan their store and see exactly what they're doing. So let's do that for one of these sellers. All right, so these are the results right here. And right here at the top, they give you a ton of data on how well this store is doing. Honestly, the only thing I care about is the revenue right here. You can see that this seller has done over $26,000 in sales in just the past 30 days. But the most important thing is down here. This shows you all of the products that they are selling. So we can see that what the software does, which is really cool, is it actually ranks these items. So right here at the top, this item right here is the #1 product in the store. It is sold the most in the past 30 days. And then obviously this is the second one, and this is the third most popular, et cetera, et cetera. So this is exactly how I do this. I find a store that's drop shipping, and I come to their most popular products, and I want to go ahead and sell similar products. Now, the key here is that I don't want to sell this exact same product. I'm not looking to copy this store exactly, because this person's already selling it, right? They've already got a jump on me. I'm not going to try to compete with them. Instead, I'm just going to try to sell something similar to them, because this validates for me that this product is popular. In fact, over here on the right, we can see exactly how popular these products are. So for instance, let's take a look at this one right here, this heavy duty milk crate. You can see in the past 30 days, this item has sold 70 times in total. In the past 14 days, it's sold 24 times, and in the past 7 days, it is sold 14 times. And this is really useful information, because this tells us that not only was it popular a few weeks ago, but it was popular 2 weeks ago and last week as well. So this is definitely an item that I would be interested in selling. So what I do now is I go over to whatever supplier I want to use, like Amazon or Walmart, and I see if I can find a similar product. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll come over to Amazon and I'll search for heavy duty milk crate. And what I'm looking for here is something very similar to the one that's being sold on Amazon. It, again, doesn't need to be the exact same thing, with a lot of the same features. So I want to make sure it's like close to 24 quarts in this case, but I also want it to be as cheap as possible. So let's actually add in here 24 quart, right? And see what we come up with. So this is a single pack, right? They're not selling a multi-pack of this. So I wouldn't be interested in any of these that are a multi-pack. But here we have a single one for $26.99. I also look at the reviews. This has over 2,000 very positive reviews, which is great to see. But let's see if we can find something a little bit cheaper than that. Although usually Amazon is pretty good about putting the cheapest one at the top. But this one is slightly cheaper right here. So that's another consideration. And this one is $26 as well. And this one isn't the same size, so that one's not going to work. Yeah, so I think that one, that's the second one we looked at, that was right here. We're at $25.50, right? That was the cheapest one that we saw, just by a little bit, $25.50. So that this is the one that I would be able to list for sale in my own eBay store. So I go ahead and open that up in a new tab to save that one. So once we have that one, then I can return back over to Zeek and go to the next item. And I would do the exact same thing. Find that item, or something similar, I should say, on Amazon and open it up in a new tab, get it ready to list it, and do that for every single product here. And I don't just stop there. I've opened up other sellers here. I've scanned other seller stores, and I go through every single seller and do the exact same thing. Here's another one. I would do the exact same thing here as well. And this software just feeds you the products. They just tell you exactly which products are popular, exactly which products are doing the best, and then you can just add them into your store. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'll just copy down this URL and I'll show you the complete process that I actually use to list products. So coming back over here to the software, I'll click on add a single product and I'll go ahead and paste that one in. Click on the orange button. And so we can see all of the information in here again. I'm not going to go through it all with you again. I will double check though that down here, all these monitors are turned on. And what I like to do first when it comes to changing things, there's only two things that I change. The first are the images. I come in here and make sure that I like all of the images. There's nothing here that has to be deleted. A lot of times if it's available in two different colors and I'm only selling one of them, I'll delete all of the images that use the other color. But in this case, we're good. We're not going to be using, we don't have any other images with different colors, so we're good. The other thing I'll see is, can I make a better main image? So this is the default main image. Sometimes there's another one that would also do well, but I'm not seeing a great one here, right? I like to really broadcast what the item is, and this has a lot of other distractions in it, so does this as well. So we'll keep this as a main image, no changes there, but we do have to change up the title right here. So built into this software is AI. I'm going to click right here where it says optimize title with AI. I'll click on that. And under choose a tone, I'm going to select right here where it says make it more sellable. And I leave this as balanced. And then I click on AI write. That then creates this title. So what I can go ahead and do is just click on save right here. And that then fills it in right here for me. So I have a well-optimized title. And now I'll just click on the top right here where it says save and import, and I have an item in my eBay store. Now this is a very simple system, but as soon as I discover this, I mean, this is the reason I was able to quit my job and was able to travel full time while working on this business. And what surprised me the most about this is that this not only worked for me, but it worked for other people as well. So this is one of my students, Justin. You can see down here, he's done over $17,000 with this system. We have another seller right here, another one of my students. He has done over $52,000 in just the past month alone with this system. And here's one more. This is Kenny. And you can see he's done over almost $250,000 in just the past 3 months. So absolutely amazing results. What I'll say is I'll just put this out there. There's absolutely no obligation to do this, but if you want to learn how to work with me, the first link in the description down below will bring you to this website. This tells you all about how you can work with me to actually learn my entire dropshipping system on eBay. If you want a much more in-depth guide on how to do that, definitely just check it out. Just check out the page and see if it's for you. Otherwise, if you're just here for some more free content, that's okay. I have something that will help you as well. On the screen right now is a video that you can watch to teach you more about eBay dropshipping. So definitely check out that video, and then I'll see you over there in just a moment. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.